Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash of the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
You got to imagine that. And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Mello taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Mello in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Mello got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Gutbuster!
You gotta be impressed by both.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
An uncanny showing of.
Nice escape. Planted face first.
Gotta be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
No, but there's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew McIntyre on SmackDown just a few days ago.
It's very unlikely that Solo's knee is 100% today. Mello needs to focus on further damaging that knee.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Wicked kick to the face.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
Not even close.
He's able to reverse it. Oh, strong impact.
Getting him right into the corner.
Carmelo now trying to capitalize.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Knife edge chop. Golly, that sounded rough.
Solo making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
And Sikoa gets warded off. What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Head scattered, now can capitalize.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Up the rope he goes. From the top. Elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Good defense there.
He answers right back.
Blocked up.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could... winding up.
Samoan spike.
Only headed towards a title change.
No, it's not over.
What a display of stamina. The champ showing they are truly worthy of this title.
But things might only get harder from here.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Hayes steers clear of that.
Roundhouse on the mark. Sikoa is going up top.
From the top, Samoan splash from Solo. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
There's two.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Countering that offense.
Oh, what a kick!
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Lifted and completely helpless here. All the way down. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins.
Here it comes! Has the champ pin. Is this it? Makes the cover. What? You've got to be kidding me.
What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his. The head of the table, and Seth freaking
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet.
And a thunderous spear.
Champ close to ending it here.
Shoulders are down.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the WarGames structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle the match against competitors with more WarGames experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Before WarGames officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uso, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Oh, God!
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And incoming!
Oh, big impact.
A bone-rattling knee.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu. Jumping clothesline! What agility! Sent him clear into the other ring.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Oh, man!
Oh, my God!
Ooh, just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming. And it is getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks. Running Bulldog!
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men, could this be it?
And looking at Jacob Fatu, DDT plants them.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Climbing the cage?
Honestly, not a great move.
This WarGames just got Usyk. Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Starting to scale up the WarGames wall. He's got something in mind. Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usyk?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. And it can be all over for Jay. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle. Flying.
Oh, a Samoan drop. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. Jacob.
Both wrists captured, and that was an expertly executed DDT.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Elbow drop.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside WarGames.
Sky high.
Off the mark with that one. Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving no.
Take him!
Jacob Fatu taking flight. Dodges away.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding the advantage on top of an advantage.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the skin.
He avoids the contact.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga. Let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
The WWE Universe standing in attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in war games. Gotta be a bit tough for him to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars of Jay and Wade with a
Trying to go for it again.
They're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Oh my, sent flying. Ooh!
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
From the middle rope. Jimmy saw it coming.
runs right into the table.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tom backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there. Look out! A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful. Watch it. He fails to connect.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Boom!
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
Looks like the ability numbers advantage isn't enough for him. On the left way. You guys don't think.
Don't do it! Insane risk, insane reward. Connecting with a meteoric attack from the top of the cage.
but was it worth it? How can you even move after that?
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Boom! Right across the solar plexus.
That vicious streak of Jimmy.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Takes a big clean hit from the table.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme War Games mentality.
Here we go. Russian leg sweep.
Times two.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be even. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Devastating knee to the neck.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
That was vicious. Jimmy with a game ender.
Forearm smash.
And what a headbutt.
Meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Oh, wow. Check out Jacob's face. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Finish things off.
This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Side headlock applied. Oh, right hand for good measure.
Jimmy tied that one. For the clothesline. Tonga's looking to wrap this one up.
Turn it around.
Could have got by Tama. And look out. Here it comes. The target twist.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Take a seat at the table.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
And it's Jey Uso.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Just remember, when attacks to the head like that can build up quickly. Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake.
That's going to sting.
Devastating flatliner.
Solo Sikoa.
Cover down. Is this it?
Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside WarGames.
These four men are true family.